Guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Dorcas and this is Dorcas Library, where we talk about anything book related. Today we have 10 books that I wish I could read for the first time. Okay, you know when you close a book and then you're like, oh, I wish someone could erase my memory so I can read that again. Yeah, so these are 10 of them. We have some fantasy, we have some romance, and we have one non-fiction. It's only one, okay, I promise you. So grab a drink and let's get started. So to get started, we have One Among Crows by Veronica Roth. This is like an urban fantasy based on Slavic mythology, and I love this book. Okay, this book is like, oh my god, I wish I could read this for the first time again. All right, it's a very short novella, and it's like right now it's a duology. I don't know if she's gonna write a third one, but I wish she could, and I'm hoping that she will. Like, fingers crossed, I hope she write like a third one. The second book is called To Clutch Eraser, and it's like in the second book I'm like, oh my god, poor Demeter. So in this book, before our main character Demeter, who's on a journey to find Baba Yaga, and she wants to request something out of her, and on that journey, like she met like Alia, who's also like this creature kind of. She's like a human, but she feed off fears. We have another character called Nicodem, and he can like transform into this owl kind of stuff. So they're like supernatural, but Demeter is human. So I absolutely love this. I think she did an amazing job. And in the second book, it's just like it explains on the fan family, and like I'm just like, oh, poor Demeter. Poor Demeter. I love this, and you should definitely check it out. All right, so next we have This Is How You Lose the Time or by Amar Elmatar and Mas Gladstone. Like, okay, this book is, I can't even summarize it for you. That's how, like, I'm like, huh, what is going on here? Okay, last year I read this book and I was like, what did I just read? Absolutely fantastic with the yearning. So this is like a sci-fi where we're following like two women. Like, one is like from like a technological advanced military kind of, and the second one is from like also these people that are like nature based. So what happened is like they go back in time to like change a little bit that can make sure that the future is more like in their favor. So we have these two people doing that, and while also they're leaving letters for each other. And it's just like, this is so amazing. It's like after you read it, you're like, what did I just read? And then you go back and you read it again and you're like, what is happening? So this is amazing. And I don't know if I'm even doing justice telling you what this is about. Absolutely fantastic. And the sapphic yearning in here, oh my god, love this so much. And you should definitely check it out. All right, so next we have Immoral Dog by Tigris Gorma. Okay, I'm very sensitive when it comes to this book, okay? Like, I'm very sensitive when it comes to this book. So here we have our main character, Kiran, who her sister just disappeared, and she's like, I'm pretty sure a vampire took my sister. So now to find her sister, she have to join this like university where she have to room with a vampire, but she's pretty sure that that vampire is the person that took her sister, and she would do anything to find like her twin sister. I love this book. I think I love this book. It's talk about like the rage of black girl, like the black girl that like are now allowed to feel rage, but like this is just full of her rage. And I'm very sensitive when it comes to her, because when this book first came out, it's like the way people were talking about her, and I'm like, this girl is all alone in the world. She doesn't have anybody. Everybody in her family is dead, and the one person that she loved most, her twin sister, has also been taken by some vampire. If you were in her shoes, what would you do? Like, I absolutely love this, and I hate the way people talk about it. People are like, oh, she's so annoying. If you can allow white girl to be annoying left and right, I'm pretty sure you can allow this dark skinned girl to be annoying as much as she can, okay? Because like her life is hard. Please, her life is hard. I think this is amazing, and I'm so scared to read the second book. The second book is almost out, and the third book in the trilogy is coming in November. So I'm super excited to finish this trilogy, and I think this is just like a very unique fantasy, and I absolutely adore it. Okay, next, we have Cemetery Boys by Eden Thomas. I love this book. I can you tell that I love this book. So in here, we're following our main character Yadriel. He's like a trans man, so he's trying to like prove to his family that he is trans, and so they have this ceremony where they become a brujo, which is like a wizard in Spanish. So he's trying to prove to his parent that he is a brujo and he will get his power. So him and his one of his cousin, they perform his ceremony by themselves, and he have this power that he can summon ghosts, because that's what like his family, that's what they do. And also one of his cousin is dead, so now he's trying to summon his cousin ghost so they can figure out where his body is and also what happened to him. So while summoning a ghost, he summoned a different ghost who's like this boy that he knows at school, but nobody knows that he's dead. So now they have to figure out what happened to this boy, why is he dead, and also what happened to his cousin. I love this book. The trans joy in here is absolutely fantastic. When I told you, when I finished this book, I just sat in bed and cried for like a good 30 minutes, because like it's not like sad, but it's just like the joy and everything in it is just, it make my heart feel so full, and I absolutely love it. I think the author is writing a second book. I think it's supposed to come out in September, if I'm not mistaken. So please check it out. I think this amazing work. All right, and to conclude our fantasy section, we have the one and only the fifth season by N.K. Jemisin. Oh my god, what a book. Okay, what a book. I read this last year, and throughout the whole book I felt so stupid. I felt so stupid, and then I came online and everybody that read it like, we all feel so stupid reading this book. I think this is just like an amazing sci-fi fantasy. So here we're like in a post apocalyptic world where like this world is like it end again and again and again, like because it's like ravaged with like climate disaster, and we have like these people that have power. They call them origins, but they're subjugated, even though they are the one with the power that can like help like a little bit with like the climate change. So we have our main character Hassan, who just came back home and found out that her son was murdered by her husband, and her husband left with her daughter. So now she's on a journey to find out where is her daughter, and also where is like why is this husband just took her daughter away. And it's just like this is sad, because like in the beginning it tells you like people are gonna die. This is not like a happy ending. People are gonna die. This is like a disaster. This is the end of the world. The world is going to end. And we also follow one little girl who's like also like an origin that just came into her power, and her parent didn't want to kill her, so they call on these people called the guardian that usually come and get this origin so they can put them like in this prison school kind of stuff. So yeah, and we also have a third main character who is also like she's already in the school for the origin, but now the way they do it is like they have to sleep with another people so they can have more origin, because like the thing is like they're killing them but they also need them. So yeah, this is very fantastic, and I absolutely love it, and I think you should definitely check this out. All right, so next we have our romances. So first we have Devon and Chris Plan a Wedding by Jessica Sid Higgins. Oh my god, can you tell that I love this book? I love this book so much. Oh, this book makes me so giddy. So we have our two main characters, Devon and Chris, that they go doing like this reality TV where they have to convince their family that they're in love and that they're getting married in literally 6 weeks. So the point of the reality is, can you convince your family that you're marrying this complete stranger that they never met before? And like Devon is using this opportunity to come out to her parents, and I love this. Okay, this is so sweet. It is just like, oh my god, love. I love love. Okay, I love love so 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 much. So yeah, this is the premise of this. And if like Netflix doesn't hit Sapphic, this should have already been like a film or like a TV show, because I love this and I love everything about it. All right, so next we have one of my favorite book of all time. Like this is like one of my favorite book of all time. Like no criticism at all, is Loving the Legend by Kid Gray. Oh my god. I love this book. I know I keep saying that I love this book, but like this 10 book, I just like, I'm in love with them. I don't know what to tell you. I'm in love with them. So here, this is like a sport romance. We have a main character, Tyler Washington. It's like her parent, like both of her, no, not her. Both of his parents died when he was very, very young, when he was at school. And the only thing that he has left is basketball. And he promised his parents that he would make it to the big league. So we open, like the opening of this book is so brutal. Like, yeah, you wouldn't even know this is like a romance book, because like you open at the first chapter, you're crying. Like, ew, what the hell? That's how I was like, Jesus Christ, at least hold my hand first. Don't do this to me. So now his parent died, and a couple years later, like he just got signed into the NBA. He's the rookie, and it's like he hasn't dealt with his grief at all. He's just shoved it down, and he's literally just like going through the motion of everything, and he's breaking record. So in the NBA, one of like the legend in the game is Sidney King, and he's breaking all of his record that he already set. So people are trying to put like a rivalry between them, but they didn't want to do that. They're like these like two black men that just like, setting record left and right. So they did this interview with ESPN. That's the first time that they meet, and they did this interview, and they immediately click. And like what ensues like a beautiful friendship that turned into romance. And like literally, what I love about this is like you see how like the friendship blossom, and then it's turned to like a romance, and then afterward it's like you see how everything they have to do to maintain that relationship, because they love each other so much, but at the same time Tyler's grief is haunting their relationship, and he doesn't want to deal with it, but at the same time he has to, or he will lose his relationship. We also have Sydney, who's like he lost some people before, so he also had to like deal with all of this. And I think this is just like, it's a beautiful romance. I don't know what to tell you. It's everything that I love about a romance book. It's just this has like a special place in my heart. So yeah, I love it. I love every second of it. And last also next we have Red, White, and Royal Blue. Is anybody really surprised that I love this book? I'm basic that way. I'm pretty much basic this way. I love this book, okay? I reread it back in January, and it's just like, it reminds me what I love it so much. It's just two people like falling in love against all odd. And if you don't know what this is about, I think everybody know what this is about. We have Alex and Henry. Alex is the son of the president of the United States, and we have Henry, who's the prince of the United Kingdom. So both of them, they have like a little bit of the rivalry going on, and they mess up Henry's brother wedding, which is called the Cake Gate. Like, oh my god, I love this so much. So now they have to go on a peer tour to make sure everybody know, because Alice's mom is like going for like a re-election, so they have to go through all of this to make sure that people know, oh, everything is fine, this was just a mistake, we actually are friends. And what ensues is just a beautiful romance through letters and to emails. I love this book so much. I love this book so 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 much. And yeah, I think like everybody should read it. Is it basic of me to say I love this book? Yeah, but it's good. I don't know what to tell you. It's just that good. So please check this one out. And the last book in this romance category is Love Me Whole by Nikki James. Okay. This is like a special edition. So I'll pull like the actual cover here, so you will find it if you want to. So here we have our main character Orion, he has DID, which is like dissociative identity disorder. He has like 6 different alters, and we also have our main character Vaughn. So they met at a night class, and Vaughn is like, he just wants something to change. He's going to where he's bored, so he's like, let me just go back to school and take some night classes. So that's where they met. And when they met, Vaughn is like, oh, do you want to be my partner for this project? It's for the school project. And what ensues is just like, it's like beautiful in a way that like, when somebody could love you despite anything. I thought like the DID rep in here was amazing. If it's not, please let me know, because I don't read a lot of book with DID. I think this is the first that I've read with DID in it, and it's just like the way Vaughn, even though sometimes it's frustrating, he has such like a patience and like and love for Orion, and it's just like, it's so beautiful. So the whole thing is like, we all know that DID. If you don't know, DID is like this disorder where when something heinous happened to you in your childhood, so your brain like break into different alter that handle different uh aspect of everything for you, so you don't have to face all of this. So even the author like right away tell you this is what happened, but we're not gonna get into it because this is not the story. They don't get into the trauma. We're just gonna tell you how Orion survived the trauma and all of it. I think the author did an amazing job, and it's such a beautiful romance story. So you should definitely check it out. And the only one nonfiction that I have on this list that I desperately want you to read. Like, I love all of this book, but if there's only one that I want you to take out of this whole series, is Marsha: The Joy and Defiance of Marsha P. Johnson. This is the official biography of Marsha P. Johnson by Tourmaline, and I cry when I tell you, I cry so much. I wasn't even like able to really reread this book again because of like how painful it was the first time that I read it. When I tell you I was ugly crying throughout the rest of this, it's like, it's no joke. Okay, so we talk about her life, how like she created like places for like a lot of trans people to like, it's beautiful. This is just beautiful, and how like these are trans people, especially black and brown trans women, are the reason why like all queer people have their rights, and the way like even like the queer community just shove them to the side. Because let's not say that like the queer community doesn't have like a transphobic problem. It does. Like even a lot of queer people are transphobic, which is weird to me, because like why are you being transphobic for? I don't get that. I don't get the people that want the LGB without a T. With like, if like, what's your problem? Without a T you won't have any right. Like, the trans people are the reason why we all have right. They fall in like in different right for a lot of people. And so I think this is an amazing, you will learn something. So yeah, that's it. That's the yeah, this is the last book video. Do I love all of this book? Yes, I do. And if any of this like call your attention, do you love any of this? Like, don't tell me if you hate them. Please don't, because these are some of my favorite books ever. If you tell me you hate them, I will feel some type of way about it, okay? I am sensitive that way. So thank you so much if you're still watching. And I don't know. I'm tired of talking now. Free Palestine, free Congo, and free Sudan. Bye.